What is up? Hello. How are we today? Hello. Hi. It's good to see you. Hello. Are we live? I think we are. Which means I'm gonna share that we're live. Well guys, I hope you're doing well tonight. It's gonna be a fun night. We've got some interesting things to discuss today. Why is it? I hate Facebook. We'll get rid of that. Let's do Twitter. All right. Let's do that. We're live on Twitter. Let's see. Live on Tumblr. Cool. Gonna be fun. We're gonna do silly things. So, we're gonna find out today if we have ADD or ADHD. Hello, lovely person. We're gonna find out if I have ADHD today. It's gonna be fun. So, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on into this. What is up, everyone? My name is KFo, and welcome to KFormify, where I KFormify you into KFo's way of thinking. Now, today, we're going to see if I have ADD. Now, keep in mind, when we take this test today, this is not a definite sign that I have ADD or ADHD, or you have ADHD. You should probably consult a professional. But I thought it'd be interesting to see. I've actually seen quite a few YouTubers do this, just to kind of see. And honestly, the YouTubers I watched, it was kind of interesting to see the number of questions that I related to. So let's jump into this. Maybe I am ADD a little bit, so we'll find out. So let's go ahead and get on started. Let's see. All right. It's ongoing and impairing when inattention, procrastination, overwhelm, and restlessness are constant frustrating problems that undermine many areas of your life. It's a disorder. Note, this quiz has been approved by the 2 independent ADHD specialists. It will give you a sense of whether you have, whether or not, yeah. So what I just said, basically. If you think that you might have it, consult a doctor. But let's just see. Let's find out. Am I ADHD? So there are 18 questions. The first 9 explore attention and focus. So it's really more about ADD than ADHD. Of course, life is rarely black and white. But what we just yeah, okay, yes or no. Select no if hardly ever or not at all. Cool. Let's jump on into this. Poor attention to detail. I often make small mistakes in my work. I skim read. I tend to rush things. I mess up dates, get numbers wrong, or fail to notice typos. I often overlook details in filling out forms or forget to add attachments to emails. I tend to make simple errors because I'm not paying attention. I mean, I guess we all do this sometimes, but I don't do it very often. In fact, like, my text messages are in, like, super proper English, which I think annoys some of my friends. And I don't correct them, I'm not that person. But I'm usually pretty good about that kind of thing. So we're gonna say no for now. Alright, so let's look at the next one. I am easily distracted. I find it difficult to stick with longer tasks, even leisure activities. I may go off to do something else, or I end up doing several things at once. I struggle to follow through on complex tasks. Short deadlines work best for me. Answer yes if any of these apply to you. I find it difficult to stick with longer tasks. Not really. I'm usually pretty good at sticking to longer tasks. Leisure activities depends on the activity. I may go off and do something else. That's true, though. I do, like, eventually I'll just be like, let's do something else. It's not even necessarily that I guess it is kind of difficult. I don't know. Or I end up doing several things at once. That I do. I multitask all the time. All the time. I struggle to follow through on complex tasks. Short deadlines work best for me. Short deadlines do work best for me, although I wouldn't say I struggle with complex tasks, but it did say any, so I'm going to say yes, although not a lot of them applied to me, surprisingly. Poor listener. I find I'm easily distracted during longer conversations. I tend to tune out. Okay, I can't keep saying depends. Sometimes I do, but it depends on like the seriousness. It's the seriousness. Yeah. Wow, I can't talk tonight. I should probably sleep more. It depends on the seriousness of the conversation. So like I will totally and completely like pay attention. Like if you're talking about something as serious as like this really detrimental thing that's going on in your life right now, of course I'm going to not tune out. But there are moments in normal conversation with everyone that I'm just kind of like listening, and then I just kind of start daydreaming or going off in my head about something or other, that this idea is great, or maybe I should think about doing this later. It just kind of goes everywhere. That's kind of true. I may be looking right at someone, but I'm lost in thought. My mind often wanders. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I have so many people. I feel bad because it looks like I'm staring at them. Don't make fun of my Afghan. Don't make fun of my Afghan. I know I look like an old lady. I just noticed it. I forgot that I had it on. It got cold in here. But it's Harry Potter, so it's okay. Don't laugh at me. I may be looking for... Okay. But yeah, see? Look how fast we just changed thought. This might turn out to be more true than I ever realized. This is interesting. But yeah, I tend to like stare at people, and it's not on purpose. Like I just kind of like look in a general direction, and someone will end up just being in that general direction, and I'll just be like, let's see, just... That's it. I'm just staring, and then the person's like... Read, and I'll be like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I just got lost. And then they're like, yeah, okay, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry. And I like go run away and hide. So yeah, that happens. I often miss what's being said, so I have to ask people. Yeah, well, that's partially because I'm deaf. Not actually deaf. It's partially just because I just can't hear very well. I need to get like a hearing aid or something, god. But also because my mind like is trying to jump to something else, and so I'll be like, what were you saying? I'm sorry. And so I get really like, I get upset because I'm like, I wanted to listen and I wanted to so badly. It was a very important thing, and now you have to say it again. And so it's never fun. Sometimes I lose track of what I'm saying, or oh god. Hey, look at what I did earlier with the Afghan. That's... Shush. We'll pretend. We'll pretend this isn't true. Don't follow instructions. I don't agree. I follow a lot of instructions. I prefer to jump right in rather than read through instructions, guides, or receipts. Or recipes. No, I like to do things right. Like, I don't throw out IKEA instructions. Guides... or recipes. Like, I might not listen to a guide. Like, if it's like a history museum, I don't want to listen to... Like, it's boring. I want to go look at things that I want to look at. But in recipes, I like to cook, so I don't... Like, if I'll read it, like, once for, like, the general idea, and then I kind of go off on my own and do things, because I like to pretend I'm professional. Shush. Don't laugh at me. I don't have regular... I don't have regular routines at home, at work or home. I struggle with schedules or plans. I struggle with schedules. We know that from my upload schedule. But plans, no. I'm always on time for plans. If I have plans, I tend to stick to the plan. Unless I just want to cancel and stay home, but that's not the same thing. I don't have regular routines at work or home. That's not really true. I have pretty set routines, which I kind of don't like because I don't like having a routine all the time. Like, it's good sometimes. Don't get me wrong. It's always good to have a plan. Sometimes it's good to have a plan. But there are moments when I'm just like, I don't know. I want to maybe not do this today. That kind of thing. So, I don't know. Sometimes you just want to break away from that rut. So, I don't know. I am not being obstinate. I know what to do. I just can't seem to do it. That happens to me sometimes. I'll say yes, because of I struggle with schedules, but most of that wasn't true. I feel disorganized. You guys can answer in the chat too. Like, I want to know what you guys have to say. Do you have problems with any of these? And what do you think? Do I have ADD? Do you have ADD? Are you actually diagnosed with ADD? I don't know. Tell me in the chat. Let's talk about it. That's why it's live. Let's talk. It's always fun. I feel disorganized. I have trouble organizing my work schedule, social life, and family obligations. That's a little more true than I'd like it to be. I create long to-do lists and find them overwhelming. Again, stab. Planning a big project feels daunting. It depends on the project. If it's one for like the YouTube channel, it is daunting, but in a good way. Like man, I can't wait to take this on. It's not going to be as good as I want it to be, but man, I'm excited for it kind of thing. That kind of thing. But if it's like a big like homework project, I get very like, oh no. Yeah. So I get that I kind of get with anything not YouTube related. I procrastinate because I can't see where to start or figure out what I need. That's partially true. I procrastinate because I can't see where to start or figure out what I need. I mainly procrastinate because I'm lazy. But sometimes it is just because I don't know where to start. So yeah, it's a yes. It's a yes. I avoid tasks that require sustained mental effort. I struggle to finish things that demand a lot of focus for a long period of time. Other times I get in the zone and hyper-focus. This is very true. I avoid routine tasks that feel monotonous, repetitive, or boring. I don't avoid them. I mean, I prefer not to do them, but most of my, like, one of my biggest jobs at my, like, actual job, like my office job, is doing, like, routine things where it does get monotonous, and I don't really have a choice. So I try to make it not boring, like I listen to TV shows while I work, or music, or whatever, so I try to make it not. When faced with a big important task, I will do a bunch of trivial chores instead. I hate, my mom will be like, Caitlin, I need you to do this big giant thing that's going to take up most of your day. Sure, but didn't you need me to power wash the house? Like, I can do that first, or I could do dishes. Do you want the floor mopped? I can do that. Like, everything but the big thing every time. Never fails. Like, they ask me to cut the grass. I don't mean to do this, but if they ask me to cut the grass, I'll be like, oh yeah, just give me a second. I gotta put some laundry in first. And then I needed to, gotta shampoo the carpet today. So I'll get to it though, I promise. Like, I have no reason for it, but it's just what happens. Oh, I hate it. Often lose things I need. Oh God. A little more than I would like to admit. Oh no. I often misplace things like my phone, keys, or TV remote. My friends hate me for this. I don't do it as often as like some other people, but God, I do it way more often. Greetings from my mom's basement. Hold up, this ain't Tinder. Nice. I appreciate that, Pudding. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. Be careful. You know, mom's basement might be cold. You could do yourself a favor, get a little Afghan, keep nice and warm. You could look old like I do with an Afghan, but you know, whatever. It's good. It's good. Answer along. We're just seeing if I have ADD today. If you have ADD, let me know. Or if you think you might have ADD, or you think I might have ADD, let me know. We're just taking a quick quiz to find out. If you agree or disagree with an answer, write it in the chat. I don't know. Let me know. I like to talk. Let's see. I just had it a minute ago. I don't know how many times all I have is pudding. That's fine. Pudding's good. I like pudding. I just had it a minute ago is something I say way too often. Good God, do I say it too often. I often lose important paperwork or cannot find something I just bought. This happened to me like 2 days ago. I had a present for my niece and I was like, did I eat it? I literally, it wasn't out of the bag for 2 seconds, and I was like, what the hell? I don't know. I lose things so quickly. My home or workspace is cluttered. Piles everywhere. Things have to be out where I can see them, otherwise I worry I'll forget about them. Oof. What's ADD? It's attention deficit disorder. So it's like when you really just can't I'm not going to do this explanation justice. When you really can't focus and your mind is very busy, I guess would be the right word. you're just constantly thinking and doing too many things at one time with your brain. And it's not like just at some points, it's just what happens to you all the time. And there's ADD and ADHD, which is attention deficit hyper disorder. Hey, that's me, LOL. See, I mean, like, you might think that you have it. Like, that's why this quiz is good. And if you do, I mean, it's not something that's going to kill you. It's not like that. It's not like that kind of mental issue. But it is something that, like, if you have trouble focusing and you aren't progressing well in life, you can seek medical help and get, you know, I'm not a normal person. We're all normal. Oh, so many people have ADD. And if you have ADD, it does not make you any less of a human being at all. You're just a little bit busier in your head than most people. That's all. And so you should, if you think that you have this, I would definitely seek, you know, some professional guidance. Maybe you can get some medication that might help slow the thoughts down a little bit, make it a little less cluttered. I just thought, like, I've seen a lot of YouTubers do this one recently. I thought it'd be an interesting one to take. So, keeping on. So let's go. I'm going to take the Afghan off now. There we go. Let's see. Where was I? My home or workspace is cluttered. Yeah. I have to have, like, if I want to have my headphones during the day, I have to place them at the top of the stairs before I walk downstairs and leave for the day, or I won't have headphones for the day, or my keys have to be there. And sometimes, like, the only thing that I ever not forget is my phone. So there you go. I just listened to Giga Putty's song for 24 hours. That was an interesting life choice. Although, shows you were able to stick to one thing for a while, so that's a sign that you might not have ADD, so there you go. Do any of these sound familiar? Yeah, these all sound very familiar. Good Lord, help me. Oh, gracious, it was crazy. All right, easily distracted. Oof, we already know. We already know. I'm very easily distracted. Ooh, boy. I'm easily distracted by conversations, noises, or activities happening around me. Anytime that chat goes off, I'm like, what? Every time. It's just how it goes. Let's see. I'm often lost in thought. My mind will be far away, imagining interesting ideas, situations, or conversations. I live in a fantasy world all the time. Live in a fantasy world, so yeah. I'm pretty smart, but a bit absent-minded. I've been called a daydreamer. I live in my daydreams. That's all I do. That's my entire existence, is living in a daydream. We all visit La La Land, population over 9,000. It's over 9,000! I appreciate the reference. Anyway, yeah, no, I mean, everyone visits La La Land, but I tend to just not come back from La La Land, which is not a good thing. Sometimes you really need to focus on what's going on around you, and, like, you know, when you're trying to take a test, and it's a timed test, and you shouldn't really be thinking about what it would be like to drive on a graham cracker train into a fudge pond. Like, that's not where your head should be when you're trying to take an exam. You know, just thought. I don't know. Just a thought. Let's see. See, I already got distracted. Oof, forgetful. I often lose track of what I'm supposed to be doing, or what I've already done. Amen. I'll forget to pack something and have to go pack. I'm bad with names. I am so sad about how bad I am with names. And I have this thing, and please, this is something very, very hard for me to admit, but, like, I use the nickname thing, or, like, the pet name thing. Not really a pet name, but you know what I mean. Well, I'm gonna guess it's Pudding. I think your name is Pudding, but I'm probably wrong. I mean, your username's Pudding. I don't know what your real name is, so I don't know. But yeah, I have this thing that I do, because I can't, then you don't have ADD. Thank you. It's not that YouTube told me your name. The way I deal with my not remembering names is I just call everyone lovely, and that's not a bad thing, because it's a nice endearing term, But at the same time, it's like, I don't want you to think I don't like you. It's just that my brain doesn't work that way. It doesn't adapt to nomenclature. For some stupid reason, it just is like, nah, you don't need that. I forget appointments or promises. Yeah, unless I have like a reminder set on my phone, there's no way. Absolutely no way I'm going to remember. When I am alone, I talk out loud to myself or to stay on track. Amen. I cannot tell you. I was in art class last week. I think it was last week. And I was in the hallway working on a project because he had like a setup to be drawing. And another person came out to do this, like, you know, to draw this specific setup with me. And I didn't realize that I was doing it. I just kind of started, like, talking to myself about, like, different line weights and how these, you know, these points should look. Yeah, I'm actually an art major. The last stream we did was kind of like a, hey, let's hang out while I do art kind of thing. But it's decent art. It's not, don't get excited. I'm still learning. But, the person came out and I was like, and I'm like talking to myself and I'm like, oh good, I look insane in front of everyone. This is awesome. And so the person understood, thankfully, but it was like, I just need to not do these things. Why do I do these things? I just don't know. You take requests? I could try. I'm not really at the level that I think requests would be very good, but you're more than welcome to make one and I'll try. I always could use the practice, so let me know. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. Let's see. When I'm alone, I talk out loud. Okay, yeah, we did that. I have sticky notes everywhere. I've bought things, then realized I already own one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes, I do those things a lot. Are you totally ADD? I got an 8 out of 9. Can you draw me a full-on detailed on Mona Lisa with every teacher? Nope. Nope. I wish I could. Sorry, my music started playing something really weird and I was real confused as to why that was on my desktop. Anyway, but while most people struggle, yeah, so I have 8 out of 9. A score of 5 or higher suggests inattention is a problem. Yeah, okay. So I was never diagnosed when I was younger, so I mean, but that doesn't really mean anything. I tended to kind of avoid the doctor as a child. Not a good thing, but it is what happened. That's why I have really bad eyes and I should have had glasses since I was a child. But yeah, I would have to say that this doesn't really shock me. 'Cause, oof, it doesn't really shock me, but it's okay. Let's find out if I have hyperactivity, which looking at me, you wouldn't think the hyperactivity part would be a thing, because maybe I'd not be so big. But hyperactivity doesn't necessarily mean active. You're just constantly fidgeting, or you just have to be doing something either with your hands or your foot, or your body just has to keep doing something. So I don't know if I have this part. I think I'm pretty sure ADD is prevalent. I don't know about hyperactivity though. I do, you know, fidget with my hands a lot, but I don't know if I do anything else. So let's go ahead and find out. Let's go ahead and jump into part 2. Oh man, let's see. Are you totally ADD? You probably don't bounce around like a hyperactive child, but perhaps you often feel restless, driven, like there's a dynamo inside you. Maybe you're impatient, on the go, thoughts race, sometimes tumbling, ricocheting as you pour out one idea after another. You may crave excitement, trying new things, or love highly stimulating activities with a big payoff. Why do I feel like I'm reading like a Sagittarius description? Like, every Sagittarius horoscope description just kind of described that. I don't know. Let's see. Physically restless, fidgety. I mean, I already said I can't stop playing with this right now. I grow fidgety during meetings, classes, or church. I can become antsy during long conversations. Yeah. Fidget with keys, bracelets, coins, and pens. Twirl my hair, doodle. These things help me focus and listen. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Let's see. I tap my foot or bounce a leg with my pent-up energy, constantly shifting in my seat, Rocking, tilting my chair way back when I'm thinking. I don't do the tilting my chair back because I've had too many experiences as a child from doing that. It's just pop, fall. Is that Steam? You're a PC gamer? What in tarnation? Heck yeah, I'm a PC gamer, dude. This channel does gaming videos sometimes, but I gotta get my computer up to speed, and then we'll be doing a lot more gaming videos. Actually, that should be coming in tomorrow. I have some, I'm going to be, like, quadrupling the RAM on my computer, and so I'll finally be able to do things. I'm so excited for that. So, yeah, no, PC gaming, friggin' great. Anyway, sorry. Focus. Focus. Okay, subbing intensifies. Aw, thank you. I'm so glad that you think that's worth subbing. You're so nice. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I was still glad you were here before you were subbing. That sounded bad. I'm just glad you're here. Let's see. You're just very nice. Focusing. I fidget with keys, bracelets. Oh, we did this one. I tap my foot or bounce a leg with my pent-up energy, constantly shifting in my seat, rocking, tilting my chair. Okay, so yeah, but like I tend to do like this thing, especially in my this chair when I do videos. Like I kind of just swivel back and forth. I don't really do the leg bounce. I don't have nervous leg syndrome. Loki, don't know how I got here. It's browsing the deep web. Oh, I don't like being on the deep web. I hope I'm not in the deep web, but oh, I guess we're all technically in the deep web somewhere. Oh, yeesh. Well, I'm glad you're here either way. Just don't die if you go back to the deep web. That's my only thing. Answer yes. Yeah, all of these did, so we're gonna hit ya. We're just gonna hit ya. I feel the need to get up and move. Let's see. I pace around while I'm on the phone. I wish I could pace during meetings. That's kind of true. I don't like, if it's something like nerve-wracking, like a meeting, or an audition, or, you know, I don't like sitting there. Or like phone conversations. I don't like to just sit and talk. Never mess with the people there. I got hacked like a month ago. Well, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't go to the deep web because it scares the heck out of me. So no, I don't plan on doing that thing. I don't want to die. I walk faster than others and have to wait for them. I like to be in action on the move. It depends. I have really weird legs, so I don't really walk fast, especially considering I'm relatively tall for a female. Relatively. I'm like 5'8", 5'7", 5'7". But and I mean, I just don't really pick up the pace like I should, but I get impatient like in cars. Like when I'm driving, I like drive a little fast, and I don't like waiting. I get road rage, and it's not a good thing. I know I'm really nice in person, but when I'm on the road and you're going like 10 miles under the speed limit, I will end you. Don't do the thing. I'll be so annoyed with you. I might get a little angry, and I won't do anything to you, but I'm yelling in my car. Oh, am I yelling in my car? When I am required to sit and do something challenging like financial paperwork, I need to take frequent breaks to shake off my agitation. Oh, is that true? But it's not even like I need to move. It's like I get really like anxious when it comes to that kind of thing, and so I just have to leave. I have to leave. Restless. I'm impatient or agitated when things are quiet. That's not true. I like quiet every now and then. I feel rushed, pressured, or driven, even doing something that isn't urgent. Sometimes, yeah. That happens sometimes. I have had frequent job changes or moved frequently. Not really moved frequently. I've only moved once in my life. But I have frequent job changes. Not really. The company I'm with right now, I've been with for like 4 years, and the job before that I was with for like a whole year, and then the job before that I was with for 3-4 years. So yeah, I tend to stick with jobs pretty well. Not all of these may resonate, but answer yes if any. Well, yeah. One of them was. I don't feel like these are quite as accurate, because some are yes and some are no in like the full question. So I don't know if this one's going to be as accurate as the last section. But as someone wise once said, patience is the essence of discovery. It's true. It's true. I cannot argue with that point. Pardon me. Yeah. I'm allergic to my makeup. and I just put makeup on. I'm allergic to like everything, so there is no helping me with that. So I get a little snotty sometimes with makeup, and I apologize. I try to not do that on camera. I find it hard to relax or work quietly. Small talk is boring. I always have to be trying new things or changing them up. I can relax and work quietly. That's not a problem. Small talk is boring, but I think everyone finds small talk boring at this point. I always have to be trying new things or changing them up. Yeah. I don't like to just stick with whatever is going on. I am conservative with some things. Like, I love my house, and I never want it to leave my family, but I do eventually want to move to, like, California or London or something like that. Because I want to. But I'd never want to give up this house. Like, I'm conservative about really sentimental things. But I think I'm pretty actively, I want things to be different. Not really for the sake of different, just because that's not a good way to live. But it is, I do sometimes just really feel like, this has been boring for, yeah, I guess that is change for the sake of change. But like, if things get boring after a while, I'm like, yeah, let's try something new. Let's do something new. Why not take your house and push it somewhere else? We could take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else. Love it. Good reference. I appreciate that. Plot twist, this is all a scam where the government gets to know you better. Probably. I mean, probably. I don't know, just the government. What if we... Okay, so I'm always pushing the envelope, tweaking and adjusting. What if we do it this way instead? I do tend to be the person that suggests that, just because I like to find efficiency. If we can get it done faster, I'm all about that life. I find myself stirring things up, teasing. Depends on the person. Like, if I'm really close with you, heck yeah, I love teasing, because that's kind of part of my family. Again, only first if I know you're comfortable with it, and two, we're close enough that I'm comfortable with you teasing me, so. But I'm not that, if I just met you, I'm probably not going to tease you. I often drawing attention, I remember that this was a typo. I often draw attention to myself. I can be over the top, center of attention. Some would say I'm a bit immature or prone to drama. Everything is a big deal with me. This one, no, Pudding, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do the thing. I've said this before. I was a theater major for a long time, and I studied theater for like 7 years, not just in college, like in high school and college combined. And I've always, like, been a performer, but I've never craved, like, you know, spotlight, center of attention, center stage, lead role. Like, that's never really been my draw. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm totally fine with that. You denied my request, therefore made fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're silly. There you go. That's my teasing. What was I doing? But yeah, I've never really wanted to be center of attention. That's, I say, even though I have a YouTube channel and y'all are just watching me right now. I'm sorry. I wish I had music playing for you guys right now. I'm sorry. Until my Ram's here, I can't really do that. But yeah, I don't really want to be center of attention. Like, it's not something I always want all the time. I'm comfortable being center of attention. LMAO, you chill as fudge. Wish I could give you all of my subscribers. Oh, you're so kind. You don't need to do that thing, but you're very kind. I don't try to be chill. I would like to think that I'm chill. I like to be comfortable with you guys, because you guys are my friends, and I enjoy having fun with you guys. And you can't have fun if we're not chill, so there you go. But yeah, anyway, I don't like being center of attention, but I don't want to be center of attention, but I'm comfortable being center of attention, if that makes sense. And no. But yeah, these top ones applied, not this one. I have a friend. Oh yeah, you have a friend. Everyone in this community is your friend. It often seems like I'm always on the go, driven by a motor. Yes, because I'm always busy. No, because I do like to just sit down and watch TV. But that counts as my being busy sometimes. Not TV, YouTube. But, like, that'll be, like, while I'm eating lunch. Like, my 10 minutes to eat lunch, I'll be watching a video at the same time, because it's my only time in the day to do so. So, yeah, I'm pretty often on the go. I don't really take a lot of time for myself anymore. And if I do, it's, like, to hang out with my sisters. So yeah. Let's see. I'm drawn to one hobby or obsession after another. Yeah, I've probably attempted teaching myself 3 instruments now. Although ukulele's going really well. I'm pretty proud of myself with ukulele. First it was piano, then it was guitar. I didn't get very far with guitar. Then it was violin, and I'm actually pretty okay, like, as far as teaching myself violin. It was pretty okay. And then ukulele, so that's 4. And then, like, art, any kind of art, I do all the freaking time, because I just really appreciate the arts, and I want to pretend like I'm good at them, so I try to pretend that I'm good at them, and I'm not, so there you go. Sorry. I'm often, okay, so we did that. We did that. I have more stamina and enthusiasm than anyone else, and it's something I find interesting. If it's something I find interesting, that's true. If it's something I find interesting, I am on the go. We're gonna keep doing the thing. It's gonna be great. I dive in whole hog like a whirling dervish. It's a weird word. Like a whirling dervish with tons of energy, but then suddenly crash. Oh, that's true. I'm more of a sprinter than a marathoner. Yeah. Yeah. Be rude, be rude. Not rude, but talkative. I always have lots to say, but I'm not so great at listening. That's not true. I am the person in every friend group that's the listener. Which is weird because, like, if it's something important, like, I'm the listener. Even in, like, conversations, though, like, if, like, one person's talking a lot, like, I'm the person that's nodding and paying attention, but then someone else will try to talk, but the other person doesn't really pay attention to them talking, but I, like, turn my attention to that person so that they know that, hey, I heard you, did you want to continue that sentence? Like, yeah, I heard you, you get acknowledged because I don't want you to feel less than anyone else. So yeah, I am the listener. I don't tend to talk very much in person. I do sometimes, like, if I'm really close with a group of people, I'm a super, super talkative person. So if I'm, like, really, really comfortable with a group, I'm super talkative. But otherwise, I'm usually pretty, yeah. Really. Like, I'm just that person that's really, I want you to know that you're important and I'm listening to you. My brain is basically Neon Cat being played all day. That's sad. That's a sad life. Mine is too, I can't say anything. Except instead of Neon Cat, it's, Harry Potter Puppet Pals. You know, Snape, Severus, Snape. That one. Except the chaos towards the end, and then the pipe bomb. That part. On repeat. I can be enthusiastic, chatterbox, who just can't stop. Well, we've learned that with the live streaming, haven't we? 4 and 5 hour long live streams, when they were only supposed to be like 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, I've learned that I can be a little over talkative. Yeah. If someone else tries to speak, I get louder because I feel pressured to get it out. No. That's a big no. I don't do that at all. If someone else tries to talk while I'm talking, like even if I'm mid-sentence and they just kind of start talking, I shut up immediately because I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just, how come you were invited? You just didn't see the thing. You were 100% invited. Everyone's invited. Everyone's invited. You just didn't see it. I'm sorry. You're invited to all the other ones. You're invited to everyone. You can still see it. It's on the channel. I think it was from 2 days ago. So if you go look, it's just called, like, Art Again or something like that. But go look. It's there. It's just not live anymore. I'm sorry that you couldn't be there for when it was live. It was fun. You should come next time. I mean, you're here now. I'm glad you're here now. I tend to dominate conversations, telling great stories, but rarely learning anything about anyone else. I always have to top or match someone else's story. That's not true. I have stories that I tell people. I died 2 days ago. Oh, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. I'm really sorry. I tend to dominate conversations, telling great stories. Yeah. I tell stories sometimes, but it's never like a, hey, listen to me. Listen. I'm not Navi. I don't do that thing. I don't make everyone stop and listen, even though that's what I'm technically doing now. Shush. I always, yeah, I don't never. Wow, English is bad today. I'm sorry. Oof. Anyway, I don't ever feel the need to top someone else's story. That's silly. It's like the Brian Regan. If you're a fan of stand-up comedy, I highly suggest going listen to Brian Regan. He's one of my favorite comedians of all time. But he has this whole bit about the what is the meme monster, and it's this guy who always tops everyone else's story. Like if you have a wisdom tooth story, a 2 wisdom tooth story, or a 4 wisdom tooth story, he'll top it. I had 6 wisdom teeth coming out, 8 wisdom teeth coming out. It's fun. Go listen to it. It's fun. I can't do it justice. I love it. Go listen to Brian Regan, all of his stuff. It's brilliant. And John Mulaney and Jim Gaffigan, and I'm gonna stop because I'll list a bunch of people. Anyway, tend to dominate. Yeah, we did that. Not all of these may resonate. Okay, so yeah, some of these did. Yeah. Okay. Congrats, you've completed the questions on hyperactivity. Just 3 more to go exploring impulsivity. I am very impulsive sometimes, so let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. This gonna be interesting, isn't it? I am full of ideas. My mind jumps and races ahead. I don't sit quietly and consider, but immediately offer one idea or opinion after another. Pudding will be right back. Okay, see you in a second, Pudding. Yeah, I do tend to... Like, if people won't get off of a topic that we've already kind of settled, I'm like, okay, well, let's move on to the next thing. So I'm already thinking of another thing, and I'll, like, be like, okay, well, let's talk about this now. What about this thing? And we, like, shouldn't we do something with this? And they'll be like, oh, okay, well, and then they have to catch up with me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude about it. I'm sorry. Like, and I start apologizing. You'll learn very quickly I am the most apologetic person, but I blame that on being mostly Canadian. I'm not Canadian. I have a lot of Canadian genetics. I can't English today, so whatever that means. My relatives, most of my relatives and ancestry is from Canada, so I blame that. Anyway. I may seem impatient or dominating, always adding my 2 cents, having to contribute my ideas. That's not true. And I have lots of... I always have a lot of ideas, but I try to judge if you want my 2 cents or not. Like, usually, that's a no, and I don't give people my 2 cents unless they'd like to hear my 2 cents. Like, I feel like most people should do that. Like, I feel like it's more uncommon for people to be like, hey, no, do this thing. Like, you should, no, don't listen to your own thoughts, listen to my thoughts. Like, I don't feel like that's very common, but there are people who are like that, I suppose. I wouldn't say I'm impatient or dominating. Yeah, I only give an opinion if my opinion is asked for. I'm insistent. Ooh, English. I'm instantly enthusiastic and interested in new challenges. I say yes to everything and end up overwhelmed with commitments. Okay. Kind of. If it's with friends, I say yes to everything, and then it turns into, I have no time for anything, and that always sucks. That's always a very sucky time, because I'll be like, oh, yeah, no, that sounds great, let's do that thing, and then I'll forget that I already had plans for that day, or at that exact time, and I'll be like, crap, what do I do? And so it always just gets really bad. But I do get really enthusiastic for new challenges. YouTube, for instance, has been a very interesting challenge, and it challenges me every day, and I love it so much for that. So there you go. Not all of this may resonate with you, but answer yes if any does. So yeah. Next. All right. Waiting my turn is frustrating. I don't think this is true. I hate lineups or waiting for other people to... Okay. I do hate waiting for other people. I am so on time. It's like I get to places half an hour to an hour before I'm needed there. And it's not, you know, it's just who I am. I'm very time oriented. So I'm like, I need to be there. So I'm going to be there. And it's just what I do. And I don't get frustrated with people. Like, I don't get angry at the person. I just kind of get angry that... Like, I don't get angry at you. I get angry that at this trait you have. I don't know if that makes sense. Because I just... Be on time. If you do a thing, be on time. I say even though the stream was 3 minutes late. Hypocrite. I'm sorry. We're waiting for other people to arrive. But, lineups, like, I don't hate lines. Like, I can deal with a line. I mean, I've waited for 2 hours to ride a ride in Disney. That's just how it goes. I will move from one checkout line to another, seeking the fastest cashier. Don't we all do that, though? I feel like everyone does that. Sorry. I'll go out of my way to avoid slow traffic or long conversations. The slow traffic, yeah. Oh boy. I will find every back road possible because it will drive me nuts if I'm not moving. It'll probably even take longer to take all of the back roads than it would be to just sit in the traffic. But if I'm not moving, I feel like I'm not progressing. So it's like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like, it just drives me nuts. So I have to take somewhere else. Long conversations don't bother me, though. Some of my favorite conversations is when I, like, talk on the phone with someone for 4 or 5 hours just because we're having fun. So yeah, I don't mind long conversations. I can't stand people who speak slowly. Small talk is painful. Okay, slow speaking does kind of get under my skin because I just get to the point. Please get to the point. But I kind of envy them because it's like, okay, well, you're not going to get stressed out about anything anytime soon, which is fine. I mean, I wish I was a little bit more, I'm not type A. I would say I'm AB. But I wish I was more type B. I don't know if that makes sense. Small talk is boring for me. It is very boring for me. There's only so many times you can ask someone, hey, what's new? Yeah. I mean, how many times are you going to say that? And the same answer that you're going to get is, oh, I'm good. Yeah. You know, what's been new? Oh, you know, work, same old, same old. It gets, I mean, I want to hear how you're doing, but at the same time, are you really telling me? You're not, so I don't know. I don't mind it if we're, like, all actually talking about real things and not just saying things to fill in a silence. I don't know if that makes sense. A friend who asks the waitress about every item on the menu makes me yeah, a little bit. Not that you shouldn't, you know, be able to ask people, like, to be able to ask, like, you know, what certain things are. But why are you talking about everything? You're asking about this thing on the menu that you don't even like. Why are you're making small talk with the waitress. And I already don't like small talk. Stop it. That's a thing. Oh, hi, I'm running off of pure phone data right now, so the buffer will be deadly. And my phone's only at 40%. If you're wondering why all of this is happening, well, it's because my power is out. Well, don't waste it watching my stream. Oh, don't do that thing. Go. Why is your power out? Don't do the thing. Save your phone battery for an emergency. And your data. What are you doing, man? Go to McDonald's and plug your phone in there and use their Wi-Fi. Don't waste this on me, you silly, silly soul. Let me guess, AT&T. Probably. Let's see. Oh, I just ruined any chance of sponsorship I could have had with AT&T. Whoops. Anyway, I can't stand, I mean, I don't understand. Anyway, yeah, don't ask about everything on the menu. Please. I won't say anything, but know that I'm annoyed. I hate waiting on other people to arrive. I can't just sit back and relax. I can sit back and relax. I'm totally fine with that. But get there, please. I don't want to wait on you. Yeah. So, yeah. I didn't think that I would get so many yeses on the hyper section. I interrupted, I can't English. I interrupt, chime in, or intrude into other people's conversation. No, I really don't. I learned, like, that kind of, I don't want to say it's polite, because I don't want you to think that just because you have this habit that you're a bad person. You are not. Sometimes things happen and you just kind of have this immediate thought that you just kind of say. It was kind of like, just, I don't want to say hidden to me. That sounds really bad. But I learned at a young age, don't interrupt. And that's just how it went. So, I feel the need to stop someone's story. Didn't we have this question? No, I don't top people or add your 2 cents. We had this question. I always have an opinion, or your ideas feel the need to share. None of these have been yes so far. So no. Cool. 8 out of 9. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining us, I got 8 out of 9 for regular ADD and 8 out of 9 for ADHD. So, interesting. Explore. I'm just going to click on this link so you guys can see if you hadn't answered any of these questions in a similar fashion. Let go of fear. So we noted in the start, quiz is not definitive. So again, this isn't something that's going to definitely diagnose you. I don't know if I actually have ADD or ADHD. I was never diagnosed, so I'll probably go and seek counseling and see if a medical professional has an idea of what I should do, or if I am even these things. So I have all. Well, has a medical professional told you this? And are you getting the help that you need for it? Because sometimes it can be, affecting, it can affect your day-to-day life in a negative way. Again, you're normal. It doesn't not make you normal. You're still an average person. Because actually, let's look up the percentage of the population. What percent of the population has ADD? I can't understand anything you're saying right now, so that's great. Anyways, I just want to say hi, but I must go now sorry for the short that's okay. Hear the next stream. That's okay. I'm glad you stopped in for a second, man. I'm sorry that life is being difficult, and I hope to see you soon. So, there you go. Oh, I can't spell. I'm glad that we made that, known on the internet. Let's see. 5% of American children have ADHD. More than double the AP's number. The CDC says that 11% of American children ages 4 to 17 have that. I don't know what language that is, and I'm not going to guess at that because that'd be very bad. But yeah. So if you do find that you're ADD or like if you think that you might have these things, go get help. Go get help. So you never really know. You can't go on this quiz. It's a good quiz to get an idea. Don't get me wrong. It's a great quiz to get some idea of what's going on. However, hang on, I'm making my screen bigger. Whee, look at that. I'm big now. There we go. There we go. So, I mean, again, not definitive, but it would be good to find out from a professional if you think that you might have these things, because they might be able to help you out and make your life just a little bit easier. Yeah. Do you guys want to still keep hanging out, or are you good if we end the stream here? Completely up to you guys. That quiz scares me. Don't let it scare you. Don't let it scare you, because I gotta tell you, most of my friends have ADD, and it doesn't scare them. I mean, it doesn't scare them. Hang out. Okay. We'll hang out for a little bit. But don't let this scare you, because they live completely normal lives. It's not something incredibly detrimental. So don't panic. Just go and just talk to a professional and see if there is anything you need to do. You might be fine living the way. I have not ever gotten medical attention for this. If I have it, I'm not saying I do. And I've been fine. I haven't had medication for it. And sometimes medication has a negative effect. So honestly, it's just whatever's best for you, and a medical professional will be able to help you with that. So keep that in mind. And if you just tuned in for the ADD test, that's all I have to say on that. So I'm very glad you guys came out. I will go ahead and tell you really quick about the charity we're supporting today. Today is for the American Red Cross. It will be for a little bit just to help the victims of Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma. I gestured the wrong way for you guys, but Irma. Please, if you can donate, you don't have to. It's just the point of this channel is to bring awareness to as many charities as possible, just so we can help make a difference. And the Red Cross is a great one to do because they help with so many natural disasters and help with so many tragedies around the country, and even sometimes outside of the country. And if you really like, if you have that, that need in your heart to reach out and help someone, it's a great way to do so. If you want to volunteer, you can find out information by following the link in the description below, or if you want to donate money to help support this cause, you can donate below as well. So just a little heads up for you. I just want to make sure that we get that in before you guys tune out. We're gonna stay and hang out for a little bit, so feel free to just kind of chill for a little while. And yeah, all right, now we're just to the chill part of the stream. So what would you guys like to do? I don't really know what to do. So I don't know. What's been new for you guys? Y'all wanna, what y'all feeling? Y'all feeling fun? Y'all feeling fancy? Y'all feeling free? Did you like that nerdy Disney reference? It was pretty nerdy. If you don't know, I'm a huge nerd. I actually have no idea what we can do. Can you play All-Star? I don't know. I've never tried. Let's go find that. Let's see. I can turn my music off because I'm not listening now. Media, Yuku tabs. I am sure that someone has this. I probably can't. I feel like the chords for this might be weird. Smash Mouth, where are you? We're about to get super memey in here. That sounded like I said Mimi instead of meme. I was trying to say MEME-Y. Please don't think I'm an idiot. I already think I'm an idiot, but I hope you don't. I appreciate that. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's actually really easy. A Mimi, yeah. I don't think I'm quite tuned, but it's fine. I don't feel like tuning it right now. Oh, yeah, it needs tuning. Yeah, it's really bad. But yeah, I can play it. To answer your question, I can play it. I just won't play it right now because my ukulele is out of tune, and I'm not going to sit on camera and tune it while you guys sit here and watch me tune. That would be miserable and stupid. I refuse. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So what else would you guys like to do? It's Test Tuesday. I thought we would do every Tuesday we do like a live stream. Funko Pops? I have a million of them. Yeah, dude. I have too many. It's become a little bit of an issue. My favorite one is my Doc Brown one. I'd take it off the shelf, but it's like barely holding on, so I better not. I have a lot of nerdy things. That I probably don't need, but I like them, so I'm keeping them. But yeah, I'm sorry. I just realized that I might have an important email in my inbox, and I need to check it. No? Okay. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Anyway. So, I don't know, guys. What do y'all want to do? I don't know. Let's, I guess we could just go play, the red The red button? Would push the button? I think that's what it's called. Do y'all want push the button or would you rather? What's your Steam username? I'd rather not share. I apologize. It's not anything personal. It's just, you know, something I'd rather kind of, you know, keep to myself. So please know it's not you. It's me. So just a heads up. Let's see. And I don't actually play a lot of multiplayer games, so no offense. It just wouldn't behoove us anyway. So let's would you guys like to play Would You Rather, or would you like to play the red, what is that game called? Would you push the button? That one? What do y'all want to do? Put it in the live chat now. It looks like I'd like purposely put my hands on my hips to dance, and it really was just I wanted to stretch. I'm sorry. That was really weird. Button, I guess. Well, don't say I guess. What do y'all want to play? We don't have to do that. Let's see. What else do I have? Games. Nothing else is really. Oh, hey, let's battle some Pokemon, I guess. Might as well. Let's see if I can put a team together really quick, and we'll really poorly. Los Batons. Oh, you want to do the buttons? Okay, we'll do the buttons. Let's do the buttons. Honestly, I feel like that would probably run better than this game, so that's fine. Would you come on? Would you press the button? Okay. Will you press the button? That's what it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let me pull this back up then so you can see what I'm doing. Alright. Oh, not turning that off. Whoops. Whoops. Alright. I'm up here now. There we go. I'm going to zoom in a little more so that you don't have to see that. You can just look at the question. Oh, look how pretty. That's so much nicer. There we go. I wish I'd have known how to do this before when I actually played this game on a live stream before, because now you can't see the awful advertisements. So, there you go. Not so bad. Not so bad. Cool. Alright, so, let's get started, shall we? Let's learn Caitlin's morals, shall we? We'll find out. Let's learn some things about each other, guys. I've told everyone on these live streams so much about myself. I feel like you guys know me a little bit better than my family. Good Lord. You have the greatest adventure in your lifetime, but you can never return home. Okay. Here's the complication. If that had to happen right now, the answer would be no, because my family is here. If for some reason, God forbid, my family weren't here and I didn't have them to return to, I'd totally be okay with this. So if we're putting this in like the way future, yeah, I'll push the button. The way future, I'll push the button. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that as long as it's the future. You become 5'11", 210 pounds, incredibly muscular, and can throw. I feel like this is more for guys. Although that is technically, yeah, anyway. You must throw 1,000 uppercuts per day, or you become 4'11" and 90-pound nerd. I'd be fine with being 90 pounds. I'm already the nerd part. And guys like short girls, so... I mean, not too lazy. I mean, I'm too lazy to do the uppercuts, but then I'd just be 4'11" and tiny, so... I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but, I guess not. I mean, thinking from a male perspective, air quotes, massive, all of the air quotes, not bunny rabbits, from a guy's perspective, I wouldn't push the button. Next. You can go into or out of any video game you want. That would be really cool. You can't play any sort of multiplayer while inside of the game. Okay. I mean, most video games I play already aren't multiplayer. And if they are multiplayer, they usually involve guns. So I'm okay with it not being multiplayer. So I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. That's probably a yeah. I pick yes. Yeah, see? Like, I feel like that's a pretty easy one. You are teleported with all of the resources you want to another Earth-like planet. You won't be able to make contact with another human being for the rest of your life. Oh, that's tough. Again, if this is like the way future and I don't need to like worry about coming back to family. I like space and I would love to learn about other things. Hate this degeneration. Oh boy. That's some strong words, m'lady. Or my man. I don't know what pudding is, so I'm sorry. Oof. I would love to go and find other places and find out about other things. Yeah, I'm a hit button. I'll totally hit that button. I'm really? Well, I guess it doesn't say that it's technically too cringy for me, but you just hashtagged and used the two and misspelled. Maybe you did that on purpose to be ironic. Probably. But you just did a degeneration thing, so I don't know. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone, guys. I'm waiting on a semi-important email. So I apologize. It's not professional for me to do that. I'll try and stop. Anyway. I'm so shocked that not many people did that thing. It makes me a little sad. You received the body of your dreams, but you cannot communicate in any way to anyone for 1 year. That's a little tough, honestly. I would say no. I'll say no. Wow, a lot of people said yes. I don't know. I don't know if what's the point then? Yeah. Like the only reason I want the body of my dream, well, that's not true. I need to be healthy. That's kind of the big point. But I mean, even the body of your dreams doesn't necessarily mean your health issues go away. So, I don't know. I like talking to you guys too much, so it would be like, hey, you're not allowed to live stream ever, and it'd be like, but no. You have the ability to change into any object or person, but you will never be able to change back to yourself. Okay, so it's like Mystique, but having no base person. Okay. Well, that would suck, because no one would ever, like, get to know you. I mean, I can see, like, where you'd be like, yeah, totally, but I'm like, no one really ever feel like they knew you, because although people are very, like, you know, personality is important, seeing someone physically is kind of a mental anchor. I don't know if that makes sense. Psychologically, if someone has kind eyes, you're more likely to hold on to the fact that they're kind by the fact that you can see, like, they have, like, a large eye shape or something. I would be a dinosaur. Oh, don't. No, I don't want to be a dinosaur. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense at all. I could be rambling about nothing. It's good to love yourself and respect yourself, so I'm gonna say no. It's good to have yourself. Next. The zombie apocalypse will happen. Why would you push the timeout? I ain't even reading the next section. Why do you want it to happen? Why? You want everyone to die. Why are you pushing the button? You will be turned into a zombie and the humans win. Again. Why? Thank you. You guys. I'm worried. I'm worried about you guys. I had someone mention the other day in a stream that they kind of wish the apocalypse would happen. And I'm like, I mean, we're each entitled to their own thing. Like, I guess that you could see how you want to test your survival skills and how you do. Me, I know I'd be the first person to die. So I'm like, nah, I'm good though. Thanks. You become the emperor of the entire world. I don't want that responsibility anyway. But the majority of the world's infrastructure has been devastated by a cataclysm, nuclear war, a zombie apocalypse, meteor. Nope. Nope. Ooh, yes. No, I don't want that. Wow, this one was pretty... Well, I mean, more people said no. But yeah, I can't... First, I don't want that power, and then it's also, like, everyone is just miserable, and there's really not a lot you can do about it? No. No. All the games, DLC, expansions, etc. are free on Steam for you only. But you have no friends to play with them, like, as in you have no friends ever. You cannot have friends, even in real life. Okay, this was fine until they said even in real life. Oh. No. I know that I'm antisocial, but I do still like to talk to people to stay sane. So, yeah. No. I'm an introvert, but that doesn't mean I don't need some contact. Yes. I mean, again, I get it, and I love video games. I love them to death, but I like people more. Don't let me deter you every time I say I hate people. I like people. I just don't like the silly ones, the ones that are really not smart all the time. You know the ones. You are the best person at computers in the whole world, but you have to do everything on a smartphone, no laptops, etc. allowed. So what's the point of me being the best at computers if I'm not allowed to use a computer? That didn't make sense. Okay. You have a bank account that will grant you $1,500 anytime you desired. Well, that would take care of a lot of issues in my life. You have to kill someone every time the money is created, but can never be punished for it. No! Pudding. Pudding, no. Bad pudding. Bad. Killing is bad. Shouldn't have to. I've never had to communicate that sentence to a person. Thanks for that. Alright. But 1,500... I wouldn't kill anyone for 10 million bucks. No. No. Not allowed. Not allowed. Next. Let's see. You get free weed every day as long as you live and get to pass it to your children? No. 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 You get to go back in time to kill Hitler. Vaccines, there are none. No. You can't. Can you imagine? I mean, I know that the number of people that died in the Holocaust is extreme, but the number of people that would die from lack of vaccines would be even greater. So no. Oh no. He's still alive though? Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. Somewhere in South America. So it wouldn't shock me. Okay, I did this one. You can see the future, but this includes the future of everyone around you, meaning you see how and when you and your loved ones die. Nope, don't want it. Why? I don't want it. I don't want to know all of the sadness. Like, it's just so sad. I don't want that. I'd rather live happily in the present than care so much about the future. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. We already have the power to see the past, and that's too much. Because we tend to dwell there. I want to focus on the present. No. No. You have the ability to see behind you. Oh, look, we just talked about that. But your vision becomes 5 times worse in both front and back. I already have terrible front vision. No. No. Goodness gracious. Nah, yeah. You are capable of summoning any famous historical figure to aid you in any task. Huh. Interesting. But they will be removed from their period. Nope. 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 No, I don't want to alter history. We're good. We're good. Let's leave things. I will revive Michael Jackson. But you'd be the only one to love him. You'd take away all of his fame and glory because no one will have experienced it. You just took away his legacy. Just like that. You will find a $100 bill on the ground, but you will miss an opportunity to get laid. Wow, we just monetized getting laid, didn't we? I'll push the button. Money's tight. I'll push the button. I'm glad everyone agrees. I need the money. You can have sex with any person you want, but only after that person has had sex with someone you hate. Ugh. No. I don't hate a lot of people, which makes that even worse. Like, if it's with, like, the few people I hate, no. No, I don't actually hate anyone. Now that I think about it, I really don't. That's a hard one, no pun intended. Nice. Next. You can have the perfect body, whatever that is for you, but you can never eat again. Is there... Hang on. Time out. I mean... I was gonna say, is there a downside, but I love the taste of food, so, I mean, obviously, you can't tell that about me already, but honestly, I'd have so much more time. No, I mean, I guess what it's saying is, like, you never have to eat, so you're not allowed to, because, like, your body is just, you know, replenishing the nourishments it needs, and the nutrients it needs. I don't know. Because, I mean, I don't... Oh, well, no. Yeah, see? So, I don't know. Because, like, it'd be cool to have that body, and I'd have so much more time in my life. This is really a question of how much I love food, and that's kind of bothering me, because apparently I love it a little bit more than I expected. I'm gonna push the button. This is a learning progress for me. I'm trying to get better about not loving food so much. I probably wouldn't have pushed the button in actuality, but I would like to think that I can give up food if I could. It's not true. You will always score a perfect 300 in every bowling game you play, because that's what I'm worried about in life. But you will never be good at any other sport you play. I already don't sport. Actually, I'm pretty good at bowling because I don't sport. So I'm gonna push it because I don't care. Like, this is more tied than I really thought it would be. That's great. That cracks me up. Nice. Very nice. Alright, you can willfully stop time. Anyone affected has absolutely no memory. Video cameras do not record. However, the effect only lasts for what you can perceive and are aware of. Someone watching you with binoculars you aren't aware of isn't affected. Hidden cameras keeps recording. Okay, so I'd have to be really, really, really aware of everything around me. I don't know. That's weird. That's tough. So, because, like, you can stop time, and it says, like, no, you know, cameras won't, you know, see it, which is fine and everything. But you have to be, like, not everything around you is apparent. I'm ruining my own Afghan. Stop doing that. Let's just assume that I'm really good at paying attention to my surroundings. Which we didn't just learn in the ADT test that I'm not good at that thing. So, we'll pretend. We'll pretend. You escape to a dream world where you live for hundreds of years and everything you want comes true. But everyone you've ever met thinks you're worse than Hitler and will, nope. Nope. I don't like that so many people... This was 50-50? You're okay with everyone hating you? How? The person you love most in the world spits on your grave? No. Oh, God. Like, I just thought of, like, the person spitting on my grave, and that hurt. Oh, that hurt a lot. No. Heck no. The Arab-Israeli conflict ends, but it ends because they're all dead. No! No! Why is that close? Why is that Why is that close? Why is everyone okay with the genocide of Arab Israelis? No. No. Internet wins. I am upset with this answer. I am upset with people for this answer. What? What? I don't understand. I'm disappointed. You have done me a disappoint. Oh boy. Get a copy of GTA. I play it sometimes, but it's not like the best game. You never, how many? Good. I don't know what's wrong with this 25. Got 3 copies myself. I mean, why do you need 3? Why do you need 3? You are granted a wish every day, but you sleep in an airplane, wake up every morning because you were thrown out of the plane with a 1% chance that your parachute won't open. And it can't be altered by your wish. Okay. So, after, like, 100 times being flown from the plane, at least one of those times, it probably won't release. No. I mean, it doesn't say that I'm not going to fall into a mattress factory, but no. My fear of heights says no. I get it. I get people are like, hey, but you get No. No. You live in a false reality and you live in I already do that. Live an extremely happy life. If you push the button, you will see the true reality. Okay? You will never see the old reality and will have your lifespan. This is kind of an age-old question. You could wish you landed in a pudding factory. I mean, yeah, you could. You very, very well could. That's a very plausible thing. But, this is that age-old question. Would you rather live a long, unhappy life or a short, happy one? Is that a Mandela effect question? It kind of could have been, yeah. Yeah, it could have been. I can see how it's a Mandela effect. I'd rather live a happy existence, even if it's only for a few years, than a probably unhappy one. But it's not saying that. Old reality could have been just as good. The extremely happy life could have been, you live in a cottage. But the old reality might have been all of your dreams came true. I don't know. That was a terrible analogy. But I don't know. I won't push the button because old reality, you don't know what's going to happen. I know. You don't know what's going to happen, though. I know we're only given one life. But I don't know. I guess I don't want to give up this one. Because there's so much potential with it. And there's so much that you can do with it. I don't want to trade it out. But I'm sure other people would. Some people who have a lot worse experiences are like, hell yeah, I get it. I have been fortunate and haven't had that happen, so knock on wood. Cancer will be eradicated from the human race, but you will be the last cancer patient in the world, and it's terminal. Yeah, I'll push the button. I won't lie, cancer is one of my biggest fears, just because it's terrifying. Not even just for me to have it, but for my loved ones to have it. But if it meant that it'd be gone for everyone else, yeah, I'd do it. I would definitely do it. That's not even a question. You will become a brilliant scientist like Einstein, known and wanted by everyone in the world, but you become mentally ill. What kind of mentally ill? That's not very specific. Why you die? You're a hero. Oh, no. You're a hero if it happens. It's one thing to talk great things. It's another entirely to do them. I'd like to think that that's what I do, and I would like to think that that's something I would do. Knowing my character, I think I would, but I can't say that if I'm not in the situation, definitely, so no. You're very kind, though. I appreciate that. Yeah, like Einstein, known and wanted by everyone in the world, but you become mentally ill. Depression's an awful thing. I already kind of live with that, and I don't know. I'm gonna say no. Yeah. I'm gonna say no. You will never have to cut your hair again, but everything you say is sung. Where's the downside? Where's the downside? I like singing. People might get annoyed, but I'm cool with singing. I did it for most of the years of my life. I don't mind singing. Sorry. What's the question mark? You don't have to cut your hair, so it's always perfect. And you get to sing all the time. I mean, you never get to just speak, but no offense. Singing doesn't mean always changing, tone, and pitch all the time. There are a lot of songs where it's the same note over and over, or it's like the same 3 notes over and over. So you can actually kind of get away with sing talking. So I'm just saying, I'd be fine with it. You were granted wings to fly, but at the cost of your arms, without the ability to use your wings as fingers. Oh, that's tough. Because I would love to fly. Oh, I'd love to fly. I was actually thinking about this today when I came home from work. How much, I wish I could just take off into the sky with, huge, beautiful wings. Or just without wings, flying. I'm not picky. If I could just fly, that'd be great. But, oh man, no arms. Use chopsticks as fingers with what? Your toes? You can't hold... Are you just gonna have one chopstick out here and a chopstick out here? That doesn't work. You can't do that thing, you silly, silly goose. That's tough. Man, that'd be really difficult, dude. I'm gonna say no, because they'll find another way for us to fly, but I like having appendages. It's a nice thing. You become the greatest U.S. president ever to take office, but you will be assassinated in office. Well, I mean, there's a lot of good that would be done. I mean, the greatest U.S. president, in my book, would be someone to end all of this political climate. And if that happened, but then, I mean, why was I assassinated? I don't know. I'm gonna push the button. I don't want to be a world leader. That's not something I'd ever want. However, if I could make the changes that I would want to make and be the best U.S. president, yeah, I would totally do it. If I die, I die, but if it's for the greater good, hell yeah. I don't know. You get to party like J. Etheridge every day. Sure. You cannot stop shitting yourself while you're not partying. No. I don't like to party anyway, so that's not a difficult question. We'll do a few more of these and then we'll do something else. Or we'll just go to bed, because I have school in the morning and I need to get up. So I'll probably end this about 11 o'clock, so you guys decide if we keep playing this until 11 or we switch and do something else. Like, we'll do Would You Rather instead or something. I don't know. You gain immense intelligence and figure out how to solve the world's greatest issues, but you lose the memories of everyone you've ever known and everything you've ever done. You're the host, so you pick. Nah, this is for you guys' benefit. Well, it's for my benefit too. But if it's for you, you guys are the one watching. I don't want to do something that you guys don't like. I mean, that's not true. I do videos all the time that are for me and not you guys. I'm sorry. But live streams are almost entirely for you guys. Besides the fact that I get the privilege of talking to you. So, yeah. You guys get to pick that. You gain immense intelligence and figure out how to solve the world's greatest issues, but you lose the memories of everyone's you've ever known. It hurts, but I'd do it for the greater good. I'd do it for the greater good. It would hurt so much. You get visa to live in America, but you can never return home. I already live in America, but if I were from another country, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can make anything air on TV channel, on any TV channel, whatever you want. Oh, I don't want that. But you have to live with your mother for the rest of your life. Yeah. I mean, I already live in the US. But I mean, I can imagine living in another country and that'd be difficult. Anyway, I don't really have a desire to air anything on TV. I mean, not that I have a problem with my mother. Would you really do this thing if you lived with your mom? I'm just curious, like, is that hentai for everyone? I mean, if that's what you enjoy, have at it. I mean, I guess I could, like, put on, like, production stuff that I really enjoy. Like, I could actually make films and things. Yeah, that'd be cool. Wow, that'd be cool. I could make, like, small films and things, and that'd be really fun. I'd be for that. I'd be all for that. And I love my mom, so that's not an issue. Sorry, I didn't fix the microphone. There we go. That's a little better. Let's see. You have perfect vision. That would be a dream come true. But you wear frames with clear lenses. Okay. Isn't that what wearing glasses is? Like, what? Frames? No, I don't mind frames. Like, I like that we just answered the question and you can't see it, but every advertisement around turned into glasses. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't mind frames. Actually, I love, my favorite thing on a guy, not my favorite thing, but, like, one of my favorite, like, physical things, like, a guy can do is wear, like, glasses with, like, thicker frames, because I don't know why I like that nerdy kind of look, or just glasses. I don't know, guys with glasses kind of melt my heart. Don't know why, it's just always been a thing, so I'm totally cool with that. And eventually I'm gonna have to get glasses, and I think frames would be fine. Oh, really? Writes it down. Yeah, see? You get to rule the world, but you lose 30 years from your lifetime. Get to rule the world, but you lose 30 years from your lifetime. I don't want to rule the world, so no. The short life thing doesn't bother me as much, but, like, I don't want to rule the world, so that's not really an issue. I don't want that power. You can have any superpower you want, but you only... There we go. Taking it. I get to teleport. I'm traveling. I'm seeing the world. I'm doing everything I want to do. Get to meet all the people I want to meet. It might be awkward because I just want to meet them and I teleport to their place, and that might be an issue. It has invincibility. Yeah, but you might have invincibility, but if you only live 25 years... You're not invincible to the deal you made, so you're gonna just die, and you're not gonna have any cause. Your heart's just gonna stop, and you're done. You're just, pop, you're done. That's it. You had your time. But, yeah, no. If I can teleport, heck yeah. It might be bad, though, because, like, I'd be like, alright, I want to meet this person today, and I would, like, teleport to their place, and they're, like, in the shower or something. I would have to, like, actually be very careful not to abuse that power, because that'd be really bad. I don't want to do that thing. I don't want to have awkward experiences with people I want to meet, so bad plan. Anyway, next. That'd be very bad. Alright, anyway, something good happens. Okay, something bad happens that obviously outweighs the good thing. You could teleport back super quick. I mean, yeah, but I'm pretty sure they'd probably freak out at the person who just teleported and then teleported away. Like, they probably would think they're being haunted or some shit. So, yeah. I don't know. That sounds like a bad plan. I just wouldn't be able to teleport to meet people. I could teleport to conventions and meet people there. Like, that'd be the sane thing to do, and just not pay for travel fares and things, so that'd be fine. Anyway, something good happens, but something bad happens that obviously outweighs the good thing. I like that this is just the irony question. I'm just gonna push the button. It's funny that a lot of people did the no. I just thought it'd be funny to hit yes. That's great. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Let's go play a little bit of Would You Rather. just because it's something different to do. Come on. There we go. Let me make sure that this is lined up okay for you guys. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. As long as I keep it lined up, we're good. Okay, alright. So, let's go to... Alright. Would you rather be Batman or be Batman? Batman is so much more badass and not overpowered. Although flying's really cool, but no. Would you rather be married to a morbidly obese and ugly person who is incredibly wealthy? This is a sad question. Be married to a gorgeous person who's on welfare. Why does it matter what they look like? Stop! I mean, it should be about love. I don't understand. Would you rather castrate a lamb using only your teeth or wrestle a territorial 8-foot alligator? Yeah, wrestling an alligator. Ugh. I know, right? I like these because these are like the nitty-gritty. Would you rather have to eat tree bark for 1 meal a day or have to pour cold milk over everything you eat? Oh, I'd be eating a lot of warm cookies. I'd be eating a lot of cereal and cookies. Lots of cookies. I'm gonna eat some tree bark. I don't want milk on everything. As long as it's just like taking a couple nibbles of tree bark for breakfast or something. People already do that with granola bars, right? Cold milk over hot chocolate equals ruined. Yeah, that's miserable. God. Sadness. Would you rather have a stylist do your hair and makeup every day or have a fashionista pick you a new outfit every day? This is hard. I feel like I'm comfortable enough with my style, which is just jeans and a t-shirt. So I don't really care about that, and they'd probably put me in heels a lot, and I hate heels. So I'd probably do stylist with hair and makeup, because I can't do anything with it anyway. It's almost always like this. And if you contour my face, that'd be nice, so, because I can't contour worth anything. So yeah, I'd totally probably do that. Not that I really care either way, but, you know, whatever. Would you rather the ability to have full control over your dreams, never have to sleep? Oh, that's tough. That's hard. Because I do already I do a lot of like lucid dreaming, not training. That sounds overcommitted. I do like exercises to help you lucid dream because I do enjoy a good lucid dream. It's fun. I like those. But the ability to never have to sleep, like, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy a good nap, but that's because I need it. If I didn't need it, I'd have twice my lifespan and so much more time to do everything I want to do. So I'm totally good with never sleeping because, I mean, granted, I don't sleep a lot anyway, so I would gain like 6 hours a day, and less. Would you rather stick your cut-up hand into a bowl of vinegar, eat 3 worms alive? This one didn't make me feel good. I wouldn't have to feel anything squirm in my mouth, so no. I'll take the vinegar. Oh, sorry, that one made me feel really, really gross. Would you rather be mortal on an immortal planet or be immortal on a mortal planet? No. I'll take that one. Really? Why? You'd watch everyone else die. I don't want to watch people die. I'd rather be the only one that did die. Ugh. No. Would you rather eat a chocolate-covered turd or eat a turd-covered chocolate? Neither of these are good. I guess turd-covered chocolate because there's less turd. Why? Why? That doesn't... There's less of it. You'd rather do both? Enjoy. Enjoy. I don't know if you're really eating pudding then. Would you rather have bright blue hair or have bright blue Is that a legitimate question? I've actually considered dyeing my hair blue before. Or purple. I like both, so... Probably purple. I'd like to do that at some point in my life. Fight Jackie Chan. Fight Jet Li. Neither. Weeb confirmed. No, I'm actually not an anime fan, believe it or not. Like, I like some anime, like, old school anime, like Pokemon and, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I never really explored a lot of anime. I feel like I talk about this every stream. I need to. Like, that's definitely a thing that I think I would enjoy. It's just not something that I've ever really had the opportunity to do. That's a lie. I just choose to do other things. Anime's life. Hey, good for you. Good to have things that you like a lot. But I just like blue and purple hair. Like, I think that'd be really fun. I don't know. I've liked it on other, like, people, like, YouTubers and stuff, so I feel like I could maybe pull it off if I kept up with it. That's the thing. Fight Jackie Chan, fight Jet Li. I'm gonna go against Jackie Chan because I think that'd be cool. I'd lose terribly, but I think that'd be cool. I'm sorry, this is probably not an attractive posture. I just want to move because I'm not. I just want to move. Would you rather win an Oscar or win a Nobel Prize? Don't judge me. I'm trying to remember. I'm having a brain fart, and I don't remember what Nobel Prizes are given for. International awards bestowed in several categories. Oh, yeah, like the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah, I'd rather that. I would much rather that. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Don't judge me. I would much rather the Nobel Prize, because it means I did something of worth. I mean, not that acting isn't something of worth, but... You know, I made a big impact and maybe helped, you know, change something for the better. Excuse me. I'm okay. I had chocolate chip cookies and I'm just getting a little bit of heartburn because, you know, I'm 21 and old. Haunted houses. Heck yeah. What? Would you rather be lost in the woods at night or stuck in a haunted house? The woods aren't necessarily haunted. I ain't dealing. No. Ha. No, I just watched my first, like, actual horror movie for the first time, and, no. No. I saw It. It was good. I really liked it. Over gory, but that's because that's that's what horror films are supposed to do. It's just not what I enjoy, but the storyline was great. Liked that, but I don't like haunted, possessed things. Nope. Although I like horror video games, so I don't know. Would you rather tell your most embarrassing secret to 10 people it would matter to the most? Or eat 5,000 licorice jelly beans as fast as you can? Ugh. I'll take the jelly beans. It would suck and I'd probably throw up everywhere, but I ain't telling people things. If you could bring back the 90s, would you rather bring back 90s style, music, etc.? Stick with current... Really? Really? I bet a lot of kids from not the 90s are taking this quiz, because... Really? I mean, I get it. I get it looking back. It's weird. Like, the style is not what we would wear now, except I still wear it. Don't judge my denim on denim style. I wear jean jackets and jeans. Don't judge me. It's just comfortable. I like it. So shush. Shush. Would you rather have your best dream and worst nightmare come true, or never have any of your dreams come true? Okay, well, my best dream wouldn't get to last very long because my worst nightmare is giant spiders eating me alive. So, like, I'm, like, physical nightmare, not, like, my worst, like, the worst thought I've ever had, but, like, the worst nightmare I ever had was I was, like, 7 or 8 years old, and, these spiders caught me on a bridge in a cave or something. And they ate me. They were talking spiders too, so I'm good without that. No thank you. No thank you. I'm good without that coming true. If you could only drink beer one way or another, would you rather drink beer and a raw egg in it? Drink beer with a tablespoon of castor oil? I'm not really a beer drinker anyway. Is castor oil like vegetable oil? I could probably deal with that. I hope that's what that is. If not, that's gonna suck. Would you rather be hunted by Jacoby or hunted by I don't really care about either of these, so I'm gonna say Jason Bourne. Would you rather be a rock star or a movie star? I like acting. Would you rather produce a low-budget film with your best friends and have the time of your life? I didn't even have to read the other part. Produce a Hollywood blockbuster with you and your with people you detest with a ton of... No. Small films with friends. Some of the best times I've ever had was filming stupid things, so there you go. Would you rather live in a giant peach or live in a giant shoe? How smelly is the shoe? I think Jesus Christian is Jason. I got the reference and I appreciate that because that was a fun meme for a while. So thanks for that. If it's not a new shoe, I ain't living in it. I'm gonna live in a peach. Although that peach is gonna smell after a while. Better have some good preservatives on that peach. Would you rather have an iPhone or an Android device? Honestly, if I'm 100% honest, I've had both. I have an Android right now, and I don't... Both of them have their pros and cons. I don't really have a preference over either of these. I know what you meant, dude. It's totally cool with the Jesus Christ. It's good. It's fine. Would you... iPhone or... Honestly, the new iPhone, I just kind of laughed at it, so I'm gonna go with the Android. I know, a lot of people have iPhones, so... Would you rather fight a wolf with your bare hands or fight a large bear with a sword? I'd rather have a weapon against any animal. Please and thanks. Would you rather be locked in an NYC studio apartment with 400 pugs? Oh yeah, Mark had that question. I remember this. Markiplier had this question. Be locked in an NYC studio apartment with 400 pugs for a year. Be forced to round up all the pugs in the U.S. and put them on a boat bound for North Korea. Okay. Mark's reasoning was there'd be so much poop and you could never step anywhere without stepping on a pug or pug poop. Which I get. I get the poop part. However, they wouldn't starve. Like, he also had, like, the logic, like, they'd all starve to death and start eating each other. But that's not... Just because you're locked in doesn't mean someone's bringing food for them. So, I don't know. I don't want to send them to North Korea. They'll be so sad. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do that. I know I just picked opposite of Mark, but I can't do that. Can't do the thing. Yeah. I don't know what they do, but I'm not sending them to North Korea. Would you rather walk across a mile of hot burning coals or walk across a mile of Legos? I'm taking the burning coals. Taking the burning coals. I'm just kidding. I mean, honestly, I should probably... In reality, besides the meme of everyone hates walking on Legos, I'd rather keep my feet. So I'd probably walk on Legos. I mean, yeah, I'd probably walk on Legos. It didn't say you can walk with shoes, so there you go. Would you rather eat Nutella or eat... I know I'm in the negative. I'm not a big bacon lover. Please don't punch me. It's just okay. I eat it sometimes, but it's not my favorite. I think it's overhyped. Nutella is too, but I'd rather eat it than bacon. Nutella covered bacon's delicious though. I do eat that. Would you rather not be able to talk or not be able to walk? Not be able to walk. Really? I mean, there's so many ways to transportate now. I'd rather be able to communicate. I'd much rather be able to communicate. Would you rather have your blood sucked by a vampire or have your brain eaten by a zombie? I feel like this is a lot less painful, so I'm gonna go with that one. Would you rather be horribly and hopelessly depressed or have inescapable, overwhelming anxiety? None of these are good. None of these. I'd rather neither. Horridly and hopelessly depressed. The word hopelessly means there is no hope. So I'm gonna say no to that one. Having inescapable, overwhelming anxiety. Does that mean I constantly live in an anxiety attack? Sweet Lord. Alright, I'm gonna pull a Markiplier. Here you go. I'm gonna leave this question with you guys. You guys get to make this one. Leave a comment below. Write it in the chat while we're still live. And if you're watching this later, leave a comment below on what you think, because I'm gonna just see what you guys have to say on this one. So, that being said, I pick overwhelming anxiety. There you just pick things. I don't want either. You pick the thing, because I don't want either. Alright, let me reopen this guy up so I can properly tell you guys goodnight. Cool. So, alright. So, this was fun. This is a fun little stream. Fun little diddy bop. Thought we had a good time. If you missed the beginning, the whole beginning was just doing ADD, like an ADD, ADHD test, just to see, you know, thanks, Pudding. Pudding said it was lit, fam, so thanks, appreciate that. But if you missed the beginning, it was an ADD, ADHD test, and it wasn't, I mean, granted, it was not like something that to definitely tell you if you have ADD or ADHD, but it was very interesting. According to it, I had 8 out of 9 for ADD, like 8 of, like, I guess that's like a 75%. I can't math, so that's probably wrong. 75% on ADD, 75% for ADHD, which means I might have some symptoms of it. So if you did, like, if you watched it or you've watched another YouTuber do it, and you feel like you might have these conditions, go see a medical professional. Just saying. And to recap, this live stream was made in support of the American Red Cross for all of the situations going on with Hurricane Harvey. Excuse me, Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma. So if you'd like to help donate, if you have, you know, if you have anything in your heart that you really feel like you want to help out and donate with, I'm so sorry. If you want to help out and, you know, try and do something to help those people out. And also, please don't forget, like, the awful fires they've been having in the West. They're helping them out too. And you can do something to help out. If you want to donate or volunteer, you can click the link in the description below, find out what you can do for help. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, and know KFo's always proud of you. Bye, guys. Bye, awkward. Aw, Sandy San, you're late. Sandy San. Ah, you just missed it. I'm ending the stream. I gotta go. But I will see you in the next one. 9 o'clock on Tuesdays and probably 1 when I get home on Sunday. So, come see me. Come see me then. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry, lovely. It's okay. Mwah. I love you. I'll see you real soon, I promise, okay? Bye. Goodbye.